What's up? What's up, guys? England, Mexico. 32 seconds into the match. Should be fun. I'm going to try to do a little bit of Football Manager playing here today as I watch Mexico and England. Yellow card already. Let me check the stream. Right. Stop there. Good fun. All right. Just going to test the audio real fast. Just going to test the audio real fast. Alrighty. I think we're good to go. My delay is pretty high, though, so we're going to have fun with that. That's for sure. Oh, man. I think Mexico might have this. Great attack from Mexico already. Pretty crazy game unfolding here. The drama surrounding this game has been insane as well. Go England. Welcome in, guys. Drama surrounding Mexico, England. Drama surrounding USA, Belgium. Here we go. World Cup knockout is on. I don't know what I'm doing with this game here, but I'm going to try to play it. Hang out with anybody who wants to join in Football Manager while I watch the game. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to need somebody to walk me through the advanced setup, so... Yeah, Norway went through. Norway, fantastic match earlier. I didn't know what to think about Brazil, Norway. I think I would have picked Norway. But I didn't expect them to be so dominant at the end there. See what they've done in Football Manager now. I used to have Football Manager 24. I don't have access to it anymore. What a game happening over here. The atmosphere is electric over there with this at the Azteca. fact they what's going on in the game is a little more interesting than Football Manager. I might just switch over to watching the game. I was gonna try to play a little Football Manager, but I think that I think I probably just better watch this game. All right. They did a full UI restructure to Football Manager. Dude, they changed it completely. And I wanted to play. I had Football Manager 24 on this computer, but they completely removed my access to it. So I've got to. I tried to uninstall and reinstall it, and it's not available anymore on my computer. So I'm stuck with Football Manager 26, and I heard a lot of people do not like it as much as 24. So I will be doing some streams of it, though. I'm gonna enjoy. Have to relearn how to play it. It was there's quite the learning curve with playing Football Manager, that's for sure. So I'll be getting back onto that. All right. I think man, I think Mexico might win this. I would never have picked Mexico to make it this far into the World Cup, and they have looked so good. One of only two teams to not concede a goal yet. They've looked really good, and I have to give it to them. They're one of our most bitter rivals for the U.S., but they've looked good in this tournament, man. Oh, good. England with a little bit of an attack. I say nice things about Mexico, but I am rooting for England here. Although that green kit is it's a fire kit. I like that a lot. Who y'all got winning this one? What minute are they on? This is or 8:30, 8:28. And I've got quite a delay on the stream, so I don't know if it's about 30 or 40 seconds delayed. Cross from England there, no one there to do anything with it. The pace of this game through 8 minutes is really high right now. So that's exciting. Wonder if the notification went out to folks, because it's normally a little quicker getting the subscribers in here, but all right, we're going to chill. Man, and either one of these teams going to run into Norway. That I know people say it's just a one-man show over in Norway, but that one-man show is really good. Really, really good. This will be tense. I'm going for England. Yeah, Rudy. I think I'm going for England too, just for the simple fact of I don't want to be the. Well, Canada already got eliminated, but I definitely don't want to be the first host nation going home. And so I'd like Mexico to be eliminated so the U.S. can be the last of the host nations in the tournament. Yeah, dude, Holland was incredible against Brazil. Incredible. He's been incredible the entire tournament. Good stuff from him. But USA will be the last one standing. I think so, especially since we got our guy back. I'll have to do a video about that decision by FIFA. Controversial for sure. Not a one-man show, though. It's a team effort with the best striker in the world. Yeah. People have been saying that they're a one-man show. I haven't been one of those. Norway's got a good team, good squad, and they have an absolute killer up top. One of the top goal scorers I've ever seen. So. All right, England's going to have a counterattack here. Man, the pace of this match already is really good. This is going to be a good game. Delayed from the weather. Here comes a Mexican attack. Keeper was incredible. I'll tell you what, if Mexico ends up winning this, I'm going to be able to hear it out in my neighborhood. There's a ton of Mexico support here in Fort Worth, so if Mexico ends up winning, this is going to get kind of loud around my neck of the woods. Where's my time? I don't have a clock running right now. It's 12:45. I could try to set up a clock, but whew, ball into Saka right there, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. That was almost incredible. I think my audio is a little high, hopefully. It'll be a bunch of angry English drunks instead. Yeah. If talking about if Mexico win, you need to don your sombrero. If Mexico win, I'll have to borrow one from mi abuelo. I have a grandpa who's from Mexico. So it feels weird, a little bit weird to root for England, but you know, I really want the U.S. to have to be the last host nation standing. So. Man, the atmosphere is tense here in the Azteca. Like, this is going to be this and the altitude. This is going to be tough for England. That home field, that home advantage is going to be really tough here for England. Especially since the England stayed in the States so long before even heading out to Mexico. Oh, whoo! Near chance there for Mexico. Raul. That should have been a goal right there. Brilliant header. Yeah, Pickford with a save. Already, that's early. Pickford with a save. We've got a Mexico corner right here. England already being tested early on in the match. Cross. or corner from the for Mexico, cleared away. We're at the 15:38 mark, which means my stream may be delayed a little bit. Kind of surprised. I'm going to send out a community post just so people know that we're live. In the chat, you guys let me know what you think what your prediction is here. Oh, that's a good run. May have been offside a little bit. I think I have Mexico. Man, I think this is gonna go like a 2-1 kind of game. Man, the pace is violent right now. This is gonna be an aggressive match. Man, I want to say England, but I'm thinking Mexico might win this. So I got Mexico 2-1 at this point. Make a poll. I don't even know if I can make a poll on YouTube live stream. Let me see. I think Twitch is a far better streaming platform than YouTube. I just don't know that I have the same audience on Twitch anymore because I've been off of it for a few years. I don't even know if I can do that. There's Corey. Corey was gonna join, but I don't know if he's even gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to quit putting his picture in the thumbnail if he keeps bailing on my streams. Y'all go hit him up on his channel and say stop bailing on the streams. So let me actually change that. Oh, Mexico right here. Oh, good block by Declan Rice. What a crazy pace for this game already. And change this thumbnail because it's false advertising at this point. All right. England attack. Oh my gosh, here we go. That's going to be a corner for England. All right, let's see what we got from this corner. Dude, that weather looks gloomy, man. This just has that kind of iconic World Cup kind of feeling to it. I think this is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be fun. So we got 2-0 Mexico. Yeah, I do think. I think Mexico have that advantage, man. Playing here at the Azteca, the atmosphere being so formidable, the elements being in their favor. Yeah, I just really think that this is going to be a lot for England to overcome. I still haven't gotten used to hydration breaks, man. They keep talking about them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we're doing that. Just doesn't feel right. So, yeah, these hydration breaks, man. I'm not even sure what to think about them. I will do a little football manager during the commercials, though. That's what I'll do. Oh, there's the chat. That's what I was looking for. All right. England may need an oxygen break. Yeah, that's for sure. It looks like it's rather hot over there. I don't know if I like the this new format with Football Manager. Like, I want to be able to play it kind of like when I learned it, which I didn't really learn very well. Let's see. Let's just do a quick start. I have to learn the whole interface again. I've not played this for a second yet, so this is brand new. But I thought it'd be kind of fun. Boy, they changed this a lot. I don't want to play. Who do I want to play? Club plus Nation. Europe. I want to play the English Premier League. There we go. Who are we going to manage? Tottenham. A little Spurs action here. Did I see the video of Holland trying on cowboy hats? Yes, I did. In fact, Holland is like one of my favorite parts of this World Cup. He's really big getting involved, and I love it. All right, starting as head coach of Spurs. Dude, there's so much to this game. It is such a hard learning curve that I may not want to stream it. I may want to actually play it first before I try to do this kind of stuff. Okay, so choose the playable and active leagues in your career. This will affect which clubs you're able to become the head coach of in future. While out, all right, cool. I'm just gonna do everything quick so I can figure out how to use the game. All right. They don't really give me much to work with here. Dude, this game sucks now. I didn't remember it being like this when I set my player up last time. Oh my gosh. Let's just go with this one. There we go. We'll do this one. There we go. That's me. A little bit bigger. A little bigger of a man there. No, we'll stay there. When's this game going to come back on? That's way more interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and do a little facial hair. There we go. Confirm. Here, let's do a pseudonym here. Game's back on over here. Oh, man. Dude, crazy tackle there on Bellingham. 28 minutes into the game over here. Crazy. Great tackle there. I'm not even sure England. I don't know if England can survive this. I mean, this is going to be a tough match in these elements. Vicious tackle. Vicious tackle. Mexico throw in. They tried to go early with it. Yeah, tough stuff over here, man. All right. We're just setting up we're just going to try to run through this pretty quick so that way I can kind of figure out how this game works. They have changed quite a bit of it since I played it last, and it was hard when I first played it, which was... this is going to be an old man. November 1st, 1942. Caleb Crawdad. Just gonna try to learn the game while I watch Mexico, England. 30 minutes in. All right. He's from Botswana. No, he doesn't look like he's from Botswana, so we're gonna. Let's try. So let's say he's from Finland. There we go. Finish. Declan Rice clears it away. What a vicious game is happening over here. All right. Shot from Mexico. What a shot, man. All right. Caleb Crawdad, 83 years old. He's Finnish. He speaks English. Okay, continue. All right, so this guy is going to be a top tier contender. This is all very different from Football Manager 24. Any comments about the exception given to Balogun? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to definitely be making some I'm making a video about it, to be honest. I think that I want to be careful with my comments on it right now because I'm not exactly sure the right way to think about it. I think that it was a bad call in the game, that he shouldn't have been sent off. I think that we've seen FIFA use this Article 27 or whatever it is in the past to his suspension will still stand. It's just pushed off. The suspension is suspended. We've seen him do it before. So I want to kind of defend it because he's my guy and we really need him. But also, I think that waiting so long to make that ruling is really, really unfair. Especially it's unfair to Belgium. Because while I think the decision was correct, what was stopping them from invoking that rule Thursday morning after the match was over? So you end up having an entire week of training where they're preparing for a different combination of players. So that's kind of where I'm at there. But Mexico, man, Mexico is really dominating the possession here. Another attack coming. England are just defending the whole way. Crazy to me. Okay, have you ever worked in soccer in a non-playing role? This is so different, man. Continental Pro license. Coaching style. Your reputation is set, and with that, your overall head coach ability. But that does not wholly affect who you are. A lofty reputation. Dude, I'm I'm gonna be done with Football Manager for today. This Mexico game is too interesting. There's too much going on here. I thought it would be just kind of a chill game since I don't really have any dog in the fight to just kind of play Football Manager while I stream. But this game is already pretty lit, so we're just going to do that. We'll do a Football Manager exclusive kind of stream once I've sort of played through the new format. Oh, good save by Pickford. Let's see. I said the concepts are the same, but it's presented so different. That's so true. It looks so different. Like whoa, there's a goal for England. Bellingham with the goal. England already on the board. And I was over here talking about how Mexico were just kind of dominating this so far. Good goal from England. Let's see the replay there. Yeah. Good pace, good run. Over to Saka. Wow. What an incredible ball from Saka. Oh my. Do you see that ball? And then Bellingham gets his head on it just right. But that was a perfect ball from Saka. Dude, I'll say this. I know you got Harry Kane. I know you got Jude Bellingham. Saka might be the best, or at least the most consistent English player, man. Most consistent for them. And it's been that way for the several years that I've watched, for the 4 years I've watched football. He has been the most consistent English. And they got another attack coming to Kane. Oh my goodness, to Bellingham. 2-0 England. Oh my gosh. All right. Mexico are going to be a little shell-shocked. Whoa. And I've been over here singing the praises of Mexico this whole time. Oh my gosh. The Mexican fans are stunned after all those fireworks, after all those car horns sitting outside their hotel. So I'm at 38 minutes, so I know that my stream is behind. So I'm going to be a little bit behind. I'm not going to read too much chat so you guys don't spoil everything for me. But, man, Bellingham, dude. 2 quick goals from Jude Bellingham, man. That might be the fastest brace I've seen in a game. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 goals come that quickly to the same player. That's crazy. Well, I mean, we got to think Lewandowski with his 5 goals in 9 minutes. But at least, like, on this stage, I haven't seen that happen. That's crazy. I guess Mbappe scored pretty fast in the final from 2022. Back-to-back, kind of. All right, Mexico with a little attack. They got some catching up to do. I know that 2-0 lead is supposedly like not a thing, but England looking good right now, which is crazy because they didn't have Bellingham with a nice little move. He's feeling so confident right now. Bellingham with a nice tackle, and then he tried to get another attack going. It fizzled out, but man, he's playing with confidence right now. Ooh, that's a handball. Vámonos, Mexico. Yeah. I'm glad I put that football manager up. That was exhilarating. That was an exhilarating sequence of events. You guys tell me, I'm a little bit of afraid of FIFA striking my channel. How loud is the commentary in the stream? Ooh, Kane. Good clearance. Bellingham with the ball at his foot again. Good little run. Ah, good skill by Bellingham. It's still 2,000 meters height, heat, and no sleep. So England needs to. Oh yeah, England needs a couple more goals to start feeling a little more comfortable. The elements are still against them. All of the the shenanigans with the fans trying to keep them awake. All of that's real. So they're gonna still have to. Oh, come on. That's such a dive. That's such a dive. 41 minutes and 12 seconds here. Mexico is so dangerous. Home advantage is a big plus. Yeah. Come on, man. All right, so we got a free kick from Mexico. That was such a dive, man. 41-37. Free kick coming from Mexico. Whoa, my gosh. That's a goal for Mexico. So it's 2-1. Already that 2-0 lead is just evaporating. Oh my goodness. This game is going to be crazy. The lead is evaporating already. Man. Great goal. Great goal. I do not agree with the decision that gave him that free kick though. That to me was nothing there. Yeah, they should never have that free kick. Hope England, yeah. Man, all right. What a great tournament we've had so far. Great games, great matches. That Argentina Cape Verde game was one of the best I've ever watched. I think this one's going to go down as one of the better games of the tournament. It's already like at a frenetic pace for sure. Yeah. All right, we need a Harry Kane sighting here for England. I'm not going to hide the fact that I am rooting for England here. What a dive. Stop diving, Mexico. Don't ever complain on referee decisions. I'm going to complain about referee decisions. I don't typically make many complaints about the referees, but in fact, what's crazy is early on the group stage, I actually thought we had a pretty good showing from the refs. I thought that the games were well officiated early on without much controversy. Boy, that changed when we got to the knockout stages. Man, that changed quick. And yeah, I think that the red card was illegitimate. I'm not entirely in support of them rescinding it, though. Whew, good. Good clearance from England there. That was a promising attack from Mexico. Dude, England's going to have to score several goals here because they're not going to be able to keep up with Mexico in the 80th minute. Like, they're going to be so gassed. Whew. Another attack from Mexico, promising. Alvarado with a little bit of skill. It's a Mexico throw in a tough spot. Wow. Oh, you're making a joke on red card gate? Yeah. I will be happy to root. Oh gosh, that was almost that almost was the equalizer right there. Whew. Man, that should have been a goal. Pickford would not have gotten on that one. 46-02. 46-02. Saka with the ball. A little bit of a foul there. Enjoying the match so far. Optimistic here in the UK. I mean, yeah, I'd be optimistic there for you, but they're gonna have to keep their foot on the throttle here because this game could get away from both sides if they don't watch it. Oh, man. I don't know why YouTube turned my thumbnail upside down. It is so weird. This stream is kind of low-key kind of cursed. Oh, my gosh. Pickford with another save. What a save by Pickford there. Oh my gosh. This game is insane. That's a great save by Pickford. This kind of has that like iconic World Cup feel to it. Like the pace of the game is really frenetic and really like wild. The atmosphere is electric. Lots of corners, lots of set pieces. The weather's bad. It's just got that like. That should have been another goal from Mexico there. Montes should have had a goal right there. Bellingham with an incredible defensive play. Look at Bellingham stepping up, dude. My whole criticism of Bellingham this last few years has been that for England at least, he's not stepped up in these big moments. 2 goals and a crazy defensive effort there. And I am on Amazon Prime, Rudy. 48-59. Corner from Mexico. Make sure that I'm fully live. Maybe I'm behind a little bit. Oh, I am behind. All right, I'm at 49-41 now. I was a little bit behind on my stream. That's on me. Man, Mexico with the build up here. Good. Mexico, man, they're playing really well. I was singing their praises, and then they gave up 2 quick goals. They're still playing incredible. Halftime there, 2-1 England. Boy, this game might have 5 goals in it. This game may have 5 goals in it by the time it's all said and done. Wow. Yeah, Amazon Prime has all the games 4K in English. The Peacock version that I because I watch on both Peacock or Amazon Prime. Peacock has them, but they're the games are in the Spanish broadcast. So I've watched on both, just kind of depending on if I'm on my phone, I'm watching the Peacock broadcast, but when I'm streaming, I watch the Amazon Prime. At least that's what I found. So depends on where you live. Here, Amazon got 0 games. Oh, okay. Well, here where I'm at, Amazon has all the whole World Cup has been on Amazon Prime. It's the Fox broadcast, but it's broadcast on Amazon Prime. So I'm watching the Fox commentary and all that. But yeah, this game has been so far one of the best first halves of a game this entire tournament. All right, Julian. All right, okay. I did cover this early on in the stream, but I'll go ahead and give my thoughts here. And in fact, I may go ahead and record it right now because I'm going to put out a video about this. All right, so Balogun. I did not think that the initial decision, the red card, I didn't think it was a good call. I think that FIFA, the referee, the VAR didn't apply its own ruling on how the VAR is supposed to function right anyway. Secondly, they made the ruling based off of a slow motion image, which looked really bad in slow motion, but if you watched it at full speed, which they were supposed to be able to in this tournament review at in full motion, it didn't even warrant even a call on the pitch from the referee. It was like a nothing burger, as we like to say over here. And so I thought that the call itself was a bad call. I thought it was absolutely insane that he would be thrown out of the game. And this is something a lot of Americans who are just getting into the sport, I know the argument with the spikes on the boot being extended like that. It is a play that would cause bodily harm, but if you're gonna call that, you got to call that one that you missed on Messi. You've got to be consistent with how you apply that ruling. And so I didn't think that it was malicious in any way. I didn't think there was any intent. Red card to me seems crazy if there's no intent. Maybe a yellow card because it was a dangerous or risky tackle. Anyway, that was my whole opinion of the play itself. I was in support of them trying to put through an appeal to try to get it overturned. And then I find out, well, FIFA says there is no appeal process. Okay, well, if there's no appeal process, I guess we've got our answer. And then FIFA does this. And to do it the day before the game when Belgium haven't had a chance to train or to prepare for this team with our top striker, I think is a little unfair to Belgium. I get why they are incensed and furious because they've been preparing a whole week. I've been preparing. U.S. fans have been preparing for a different team. Maybe Ricardo Pepi up top. Maybe Haji Wright. Maybe they move Pulisic up top and they play with Pepi. We've been kind of running these whole scenarios, and so has your opposition. So I get why they're incensed about it. I get why they're furious. It does smack of corruption and all of that. I do think, though, the initial ruling to send him off with a red card was the wrong decision. So I guess in one sense, I don't know what to think about it. I do think the thing that's the most infuriating about it, if you're not an American fan, is that this happened so late. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the situation, and I'm sure I'll have more time to think through that, have a little bit more of a measured take whenever I put my video out. These are just my initial thoughts, and that's my position there. All right. Let's see. My computer sounds like it's absolutely going to blow up. So I'm going to go ahead and close out Football Manager because I think that my computer cannot handle the Football Manager and the stream and the game at the same time. Anyway, but I mean, I'll give a couple more thoughts on this too. You got to understand how infuriated I was when Balogun was taken out. Like when that red card came through, I was so furious because he had a incredible tournament. He had so far, I mean, and one, this young man is playing and unifying a country around this beautiful game, and he's one of the core reasons why we're playing so well. And he's having a great tournament, and with a call like that, you potentially took him completely out of the World Cup, because if they lose to Belgium without Balogun, then he just played his last match in the World Cup. And I was so furious about that. Like, I didn't think he deserved that based on the play that they ended up calling the red card. So I am kind of, I'm happy that he's going to be back in the lineup, but I do think it's a bit sketch the way it all unfolded. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, don't do it this way. Because the other thing that's happened is the United States have had a good tournament. They've had kind of the support of non-Americans have kind of like rallied around like the host nation. Oh, while they're playing well, they kind of had built up a little bit of goodwill. And then all of a sudden, this kind of happens, and all of that goodwill that we built up kind of goes away, because now people are going to be hate watching the U.S., trying to, undermine anything positive that ends up happening. And that's just frustrating. Like, we didn't have to do it this way. If FIFA were going to have this ruling and they were going to rescind, or they were going to suspend using that Article 27 rule, if they were going to use that to suspend the suspension, like they did for Ronaldo right before the World Cup, and there was another player they did it for too, I can't remember his name. If they were going to use that rule, which has been used before, like, you got to announce that on Thursday. Don't tell everyone that he's going to have to serve a suspension, and then the day before the game, after a call from the president, you go ahead and do it. That's just, it's evaporating all of the positives that this World Cup was doing for us. Like, it was really unifying us. It was amazing. And all of a sudden, I'm pretty frustrated by the way FIFA chose to do what they've done. But all in all, I can't wait to see Balogun on the pitch tomorrow night. That's my final thought there. Yeah. It's officially Moneyball. Yeah. All right. I've got to catch up with the chat here. Looks like people were talking about the England-Mexico match, which is at hand. An incredible match is unfolding here in Mexico. Man, Jude Bellingham, that header was beautiful. And then to score a second goal 2 minutes later. Incredible from Bellingham. Shannon Sharp was unhappy with the Bellingham. Hey, Shannon Sharp doesn't know anything about this game. It's been funny listening to some of the American athletes talking about this game like they really know what they're talking about. The only one on that podcast with Shannon Sharp that has any knowledge about what's going on is Chad Ochocinco. Ocho kind of knows a little bit. He has a bit of respect for him. He did some training with Real Madrid and could not keep up whatsoever. But yeah. England needs to stop playing scared when they concede. Yeah. Or when they score. Yeah. Do you think? I don't know. I'm not advanced enough to be able to pick out the tactics. I didn't see a tactical change after that second goal, but do you think that it would be something for England to back off and play a lot more conservative defensive football after having those 2 goals scored? Because it really does feel like after that second goal, Mexico had a string of chances. Like they were attacking the last 25 minutes of that half. So it's interesting to me. Bellingham, Saka, Gordon, and Anderson have been brilliant so far. I stake my my claim on it every time. Every time I watch England play, Saka is the one who stands out on my screen. He just sort of jumps off the screen to me, and I love watching Saka play. I think he's probably the most consistent player for England. He might not be the best. That might be Harry Kane. Bellingham is also an incredible world-class player. Saka might be one of my favorite English players. He is one of my favorite English players. I don't even have to think about that. He's consistently great, in my opinion. I don't really think even that's much of a hot take either. But man. If England can eliminate Mexico here and the U.S. is the last host standing, that will be a small victory along the way here. But this atmosphere in Mexico, man, they've really turned out, and they have had an amazing showing in this World Cup. I got to give them props. People hating Saka because he's Arsenal. Look, I'm a Spurs fan, and I got to admit, he's one of the best English players that they got. Saka has been horrible. No, I don't think he's been horrible. I think he's been great in this game. The cross that pass from him to Bellingham for that goal, that was an incredible pass. I think he's been incredible. I don't know. I mean, that might be an opinion. I don't think he's been bad at all. Yeah. And I haven't watched all of England's matches this tournament. But every time I've watched England in the past 4 years, he's been the one that stood out to me. Harry Kane has been good this tournament for sure. Oh, blue third. I just addressed that for about 10 minutes here on the stream about the Balogun Gate. Yeah. I'll put a video out on it soon. So all right, let's get these commercials off the screen so I can to watch some more football. We're gonna watch a little more football. Oh, no worries. Blue third, yeah. Yeah, I'm only not addressing it because I spent a little while talking about it, but yeah, I'll have a video coming out soon for sure. So don't worry about that. I'll have my thoughts on it on the channel here. Dude, look at that sea of Mexican fans. Wow. Bro, look at this scene in Monterrey, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know that they said that increased their the security presence, and hopefully they've put a few more crowd restrictions in place so that the Mexican fans can celebrate safely, and hopefully nobody loses their life in the celebrations like we unfortunately had earlier. So hopefully that improves. One good play doesn't mean he's had a good half. Effort doesn't either. I've seen more than one good play in this match, and the goal contribution absolutely contributes to how I perceive a player playing in a game. I haven't seen him being terrible. I have seen Saka being extremely effective and absolutely integral to England's lead.
Brilliant first 45 minutes. What is in store for the second? Let's take you back to our commentary team, Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves.
Are you asking about the Football Manager game? Dude, mega Lakers fan. How is the game? I've considered trying the thing. Is I get overwhelmed when it comes to contract negotiations and scouting. Well, so I've had very limited involvement. I played Football Manager 24, and it was pretty overwhelming. But they've kind of changed everything in 26, so I'm having to relearn the whole thing, which is why I'm not playing it right now. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit before I can do another stream of it, because I don't know where anything is anymore. All right, we're off with the second half. Mexico with the ball. Mexico with the build-up. 45-10. England up 2-1. 2 goals from Bellingham. I am excited. Yeah, I'm playing Football Manager 26. I had Football Manager 24, and they changed a lot of stuff. Well, I tried to load it, and it wouldn't let me load my game, so I tried to uninstall it and reinstall, and it's just not compatible with my computer anymore. I don't know why, but I had to download 26. Was I surprised with Brazil losing? I wouldn't say surprised. I thought Norway had a real good chance. I was surprised by the 2-0 at the end. It just sort of took the life out of Brazil, but is Football Manager rewarding? Oh my word. It's so addictive. It is so addictive. I've lost whole days playing Football Manager when I wasn't even good at it. I barely even had success. The game itself is addicting because all of the decisions you have to make. Ooh, reckless tackle there from Harry Kane. That's going to be a foul. Reckless tackle there. 46-48. England's playing off a little bit, letting Mexico build up. Little Mexican attack here. That's going to be a throw in for Mexico. Pretty tough way. Is it free to play on Xbox Game Pass? Yeah. Yep. As long as you have Ultimate, you can play it. Greetings from Ecuador. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Would I prefer Spain or Portugal as an opponent? Oh, man. Probably Portugal. Spain have defended too well in this tournament. Spain is one of the only teams that have yet to concede. And so I'm a little bit worried about the American attack being able to score against Spain. So I would probably say Portugal. Although Portugal have sort of really rounded into form as of late, I would probably still say Portugal is my preference of those two options. What is my favorite MLS team? Well, I'm from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so FC Dallas would be my favorite. But oh wow! All right, that's a rough play from Saka there. He was out of position there. Although that pass was errant. I don't think he even saw that coming. Yeah, he was a little late getting over to it. But yeah, I'm from the Dallas area, so FC Dallas would be the local team. Although I don't really watch MLS. I watch English Premier League primarily. Tottenham Hotspur fan. Oh, what a close! He hits the post. He hit the far post. Cross into the box from England. What a chance. What a wasteful chance there. He hit the post. That was there. That was there for the taking right there. Right. England building back up. Good ball to Saka. All right, Saka, what you going to do with it? Not much. Tough little attack there. Pickford getting the build-up going again. Man, Pickford really is. I don't get to watch him very much, but he really is pretty talented, skilled with the ball at his foot. Oh, what skill from Bellingham! Oh my goodness, what a run from Bellingham! Hey, foul! Dude, Bellingham, what a piece of skill from Bellingham just then. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. I wish he could have finished that off with a goal. We brought the tempo back. We did similar against Croatia. 1 goal ends this game completely now. I don't know. Good ball over to the wing. Gordon with the ball. Osaka is offside. Don't pass to him. Hey, that's a free kick. That should be a free kick right outside of the box. All right. What a game we've got. Dude, this is knockout football right here. This is World Cup knockout round right here. This is the kind of a game you expect. Ooh. There's a studs of the boot to the calf. There's no intention on this though. This is 52-21. They're gonna review this. I mean, they have absolutely bungled this piece of officiating. That is, if you see it in slow motion, he's got the studs of his boot to the calf of the player. I mean, if you're gonna call, that's more vicious than Balogun's. It is a sliding tackle, but that should be, if you're going to be consistent, that's a red card. (52-56). I can't hear his mic. So they're going to red card him. Wow. Wow, red card for the... Like, to me, in my opinion, clean tackle. Clean tackle. There was no intention there. He was going for the ball. Dude's leg just showed up at the last second. But if you look at it in slow motion, it looks like a red card. It's even more contact than what Balogun had. So, but they've been so inconsistent with this rule. Messi should have had a red card. If you're going to red card both of these, Messi should have had a red card too. So, I don't know. Intention matters. Like, I am a fan of, in these situations, just receiving a yellow card. That's crazy. Any tackle above ankle is a red card, whether the foot is locked or not. Yeah. And I'm sure that that's been the way it's always been. I'm trying to understand the way it's being officiated. I just feel like it's been officiated so inconsistently that it's kind of hard to understand. Whew. Harry Kane with a good defensive play there, but Kane is down. Oh. Dude, there are gonna be more red cards in this game. The emotions are high. Slow motion really is a tricky thing when it comes to bang bang plays. See it a lot in the NBA. You slow it down, everything looks like a foul. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it looks horrible when you see the still frame. But in the moment, it was just a sliding tackle. He was going for the ball. It is a foul. Historically, that is consistently a red. Yeah. Intention doesn't matter. No one wants to intentionally hurt. I get that. But intention should matter when it comes to a red card. I think intention absolutely should matter when it comes to a red card. You're sending a player off the pitch. I agree it should be a foul. Yellow card makes more sense to me. Red card should be reserved for intentionally hostile acts, in my opinion. That's just my view. It's why, I mean, that's one thing I do like about the NBA. They have a like common foul, flagrant 2. They have different degrees of gauging intentionality, and I think that's really important. It doesn't, because you can break a leg on it. I agree. You can break a leg unintentionally. I agree. I don't care about the outcome of injury. I care about the intention. The intention matters. You shouldn't punish a player for causing an injury if the injury wasn't intended. Like, if a player is trying to hurt you, red card. If a player hurts you unintentionally, then he should get a yellow card. He shouldn't be removed from the game for an accident. That's my opinion. But that's how it is in all American sports, because we always gauge intention. If you didn't intend to hurt the player, you can continue to play, but you're out of there if you intended to do it. Yeah. So the issue isn't intent; it's potential danger. Thank God the foot wasn't on the ground. Whew! That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. Bro. Dude, is this going to be another red? It's a penalty for sure. Let's see what happens here. Gordon's coming onto the ball. Keeper trips the player. That's not a red. Bro, what an intense match, man. Bro, this is gonna have some drama this second half. All right, probably the best striker in the world right now, stepping up for a goal for a penalty kick. Is it gonna be him or Bellingham? All right. I'm not going to look at chat for a few seconds because I don't want to get spoiled. All right. Harry Kane is going to step up for the penalty. Last 5 penalties for club and country. He's missed 1. He's made 4. 25 of 29. It's pretty good odds. All right. So Harry Kane might be up there with 7 goals. Bro, the atmosphere. I freaking love football, man. What a game. The atmosphere in these World Cup games is second to none. All right, Kane stepping up for a penalty. This is going to be massive. 59-47. Harry Kane with a run up. And that's a goal. 3-1 England. Get in. There's Kane, man. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. This is a tough hill to climb for Mexico here. This is not at all what the Mexican fans expected. It's not at all what the Mexican players expected. I mean, they were going all out with trying to keep the team from sleeping. They had setting off fireworks outside the hotel, blaring car horns all night. And England has responded so well. They're playing in tough conditions, tough environment. The altitude is really high. I mean, but they're going to have to. They still have 30 minutes, probably plus 10. I'm guessing probably 10 minutes of stoppage time. With the amount of. Hey, you can't just take off with the kickoff. Someone said Mexico will always bottle it in the round of 16. Yeah. Now they will sit back, soak up the pressure, frustrate the fans. It'll be tense. We may even concede, but we have it. Yeah, all right. I would probably remain attacking. I don't think I would set back. I would stay with attacking tactics here. Just really frustrate Mexico. Hey! Saka with a pretty nifty move there. Harry Kane's down on the pitch. Wow. What a turnaround this game has been. Like the first 25 minutes of this match, I was thinking Mexico really had this. The atmosphere was high. They had a flurry of chances. Here comes a Mexican attack. Here we go. And the pace of this match is insane. Great block there. Great block by Stones. He's a pretty solid defender most of the time. Pickford gets his own player there. Pickford's such a great keeper. Such an active keeper too, man. Don't you think the argument in football that don't score it's boring is really stupid? Because in American football they really don't score that much more. You just count by times 7. I think that there's some reality to that, but I would say it's still a higher score because you got a lot of games that are ending 40-30, so you're at least scoring 4 goals aside or more per game. So it's like a pretty high scoring game if you count it in terms of goals. A lot of them are low scoring, but yeah, I agree. I think that scoring definitely doesn't equate to excitement. Because a defensive match could absolutely be just as exciting as a 4 or 5 goal match. But they're all I think all of football is exciting most of the time. There are some, when someone's playing anti-football, I don't really like that, but most of the games I find to be very fascinating and interesting. So why do they count touchdown 6 points, Luke? Is there a reason? I think it's because it derives from rugby. Although rugby, they score 5 points. I really don't know. I have no clue why they score it the way they do. My initial goal is that a touchdown in rugby is 5 points, 6 points, or 7 points, depending on your point after attempt. So I'm guessing that's why they do it, but. To make the score look bigger, USA. Hey, it's fair enough. It did. There is something, when I think about American football, there is something to like a 38-31 just feels better than like a 4-3. I know that those don't correspond, but 28-21 feels better to me than a 4-3. Thought I knew since I was a player and coach. I have no clue why it's that way. I played and I coached. No clue why we count it for 6 points. One of those things I just accepted. Free kick for Mexico here. Pickford looks like he is struggling to breathe. Oh my gosh, we're at 66 minutes here. Pickford looks like he's absolutely exhausted. VAR is checking for a possible penalty. All right. Why? Because bigger numbers is better. I don't know. It just feels better. All right, here we go. We got a little VAR. Oh, they're going to maybe call a penalty on Kane. Yeah, that's a penalty. Wow. Yeah, they're going to give Mexico a penalty. Pickford is going to have to he's going to have to save a penalty here. And like I just said, Pickford was over there needing his inhaler. This altitude is getting to him. And he has played an incredible match as a keeper. Got an England penalty here, or a Mexico penalty. Dude, this game is so intense, man. They're not out of it. They're not out of it. Man, when you watch it full speed, it doesn't look that bad. But when you watch it slow-mo, it definitely looks like a penalty. Yeah. The moment they stop the cam, the guy looks 14 years old due to crazy pixel. Yeah. Yellow card. Oh, my word. What a great game. I expected England-Mexico to be dramatic. It has not disappointed. Raul Jimenez, 100% penalties. All right, Pickford, what you got? This is gonna be a goal for Mexico. It just feels right. Here we go. The run up. What's he got? Oh, great goal. All right, so it's 3-2. This game is dramatic, man. What's the American term for them ganging up? I have no idea. I don't know. He dove the right way, man. His arms just aren't long enough. He read it right. He just couldn't get there in time. It was a good hit. Good strike there. There we go, Kane. Wow. What a dramatic game here. Kane with a dive. I saw you, Kane. Rudy. I'm not even going to read that on stream. All right. Who's down? Oh, the other thing you got to factor in here, too, 70 minutes in, this altitude. You can see the English players are struggling. They are really struggling with it. They look exhausted. So this will be an advantage for Mexico. England are somehow overrated in every tournament they play. They've played well. I give them a huge credit. This advantage, this home advantage it would be one of the reasons why they lose it. Sanchez with a yellow card. Man. A 3-2 lead with 10 men. That is, man, there's so much drama in this. All right, guys, welcome to the very dramatic match. England versus Mexico. The drama leading into this game has promised us a big match, and it has not disappointed. It is everything that we expected it to be, or at least that I expected it to be. Little hydration break will come at a very good time for England because I see them out there absolutely, in need of inhalers at this point. They're exhausted, so they need a little refresh. This is the kind of conditions where I think a hydration break makes sense. Not when we have air-conditioned stadiums in Los Angeles. Man. Oh, man. I'm still rooting for England, but it does feel a little bit shakier after that penalty. I hate the hydration commercial breaks. What's crazy is I agree with you, but in this instance, I think it's tactical. One thing that I think is interesting about it doesn't bother me as much because I'm used to stoppages in sports, and I actually like that there are momentum shifts that come out of these hydration breaks. So each team gets a tactical change, and it's kind of like if you ever watch the NBA or you watch American football, a lot of times coming out of timeouts, teams, the momentum will swing because teams were able to make tactical adjustments. So I actually, I don't mind it, but I do see that it is just a bit of a sham so that they can sell us more stuff. So, but I'm not totally against the tactical aspect of it. And but see, that's the thing too. I'm a huge fan of tactics. That's when I played and when I coached American football. Part of my job was scheming up the tactics, or what you guys would call set pieces. So I was having to put in the game plan each week, and that's one of my favorite things to do. Is even in the game, okay, they're blitzing a lot off the edge, so let's hit them with a screen over here. Like, I love that kind of stuff, and so making adjustments out of a hydration break is probably a little bit up my alley. I kind of love that aspect of sports. So, all right, we get the matches back on. Commercials are off my screen. 74-16. Substitution coming in here. Byrne is coming on. Anderson and O'Reilly are coming off. Now's a good opportunity to put your subs in, especially with the elements here. All right. Dan Byrne is on. Long ball football is on. All right, here we go. All right, Mexico with an attack. Man, this could be dangerous for England. So now we get to see what England's made of defensively. Jimenez with a cross. There's nobody marking him. All right, there we go. Good clearance. There was nobody marking him. That was pretty rough defensively there. It worked out well, but Pickford. Oh, Pickford was going for it. Good header. Clearance. Dude, this is going to be stressful. If this is how England's going to have to play this is going to be stressful for England fans. Oh, wow. Good defensive effort there from England. That looked like it was an absolute chance for them. It's 9 a.m. in Vietnam. We're looking at 9:39 p.m. here in the U.S. This game would have been earlier for us, but the weather really screwed it up. All right. Good clearance. I don't know why he would have cleared that. They had an opportunity to get a little bit of a counterattack going, and he just cleared it away. 76-49. Oh, nobody's marking him. He adjusted to it. I don't know the names of all these players, or else I'd be calling out what's happening. Gutierrez. Good block, man. There we go. Dan Byrne with a crazy good clearance. All right, Dan Byrne. I see you. Big fella. Boy, he cleared that ball clear over to the other side of the pitch with his head. All right. Spence heads it away. There's going to be a Mexican corner coming up. Tough. Spence's headgear is pretty cool. It's almost 4 a.m. Just woke up. How's this game going? Dude, this game has been everything you'd expect. The drama in this match has been unmatched. Had a red card for England. Had a bunch of yellow cards for Mexico. It's been corner for Mexico. Strikes it. Pickford. Oh. Pickford tried to get his hand on it. I don't know if he did or not. We're at 78-43 on the clock. This may go down as one of the best England performances if they get over the line. Last time England played this stadium was the Hand of God. Oh, wow. Their last time in the Azteca was the Hand of God game with Argentina. Ah, good pull. I had forgotten about that. Wow. 1986. The Hand of God game is also the goal of the century game. I feel like that was the goal of the century was the one that I find the most fascinating there. All right, Alvarez, corner. Well hit. Oh, he got his head on it. He got his head on it. That's going to be a goal kick. That's going to be a goal kick for England. Oh, he had it too. It was such a clear. He wasn't marked. Wow, that should have been a goal for Mexico. Imagine if Mexico score with a hand. What if all my English fans think there? You guys, how would y'all handle another Hand of God? With VAR now, that's never going to happen. With 10 men left, man, they got to play this defensive park the bus kind of tactic. I don't see them getting any attack going here. They're just gonna clear the ball away and then tighten down and play defense. That's what's gonna happen here. Greetings from Tunisia. Our team was the worst in the tournament. Hey, you were there though. You were in the tournament though. Not unlike Italy. Got to take some shots at Italy here. Whoa, that was nearly. Dude, Pickford's ready for this game to be over. That man has put his body on the line. I love watching it, man. He has pretty near, like, you risk injury diving as far and as high as he has. He is ready for this game to be over, I tell you that much. Please don't take shots at Italy. We all love Italy. I actually do love Italian football. It was one of my when I very first started this channel. Pickford with an easy save. He's happy about that. When I very first started my channel, I reacted for the month of April. I did an entire month of Italian footballers and Italian football reactions, and I loved it. Great history, incredible players, dominated football for a couple decades. But it is kind of fun to take shots when they present themselves. It's all in good fun. I ain't actually I'm not actually joking. Or not actually serious. Wow. Spence with a crazy clearance after that. That could have been dangerous. 82-46 on the clock. Mexico corner coming up, 83-02. Gallardo with a nice play. Jimenez, I don't know much about him. He seems likable to me. He's probably my favorite player for Mexico. His stories, he's got a great story. He's just likable. Plays hard, seems classy. And I know nothing about him. That's just based off of watching a few games of him in this World Cup. So I don't know anything else. You guys might have some dirt on him here in the chat, but seems like a likable dude. All right, Kane with a good ball to Bellingham. It's going to get cleared away, though. Hey. There's going to be a foul there. 84-04. Jimenez was much better before injury. Wolves Jimenez was class. Yeah. And I didn't get to really watch his career, so I don't know much about him. I don't know where he's at now. I do know he's the player who had that injury that was like could have been career ending, and yet he was able to come to this World Cup, and he's been really good in this World Cup. Oh, misjudged it. Oh, good job by England there. Bellingham with the ball. He's going to get it out to Spence, who's going to try to get the ball to Kane, but he's too much on it. All right, here comes another Mexico attack. He's got the ball far out on the wing. Cross into the box. Oh, there's a penalty there. Woof. Woof, that could have been a penalty right there. Clear that thing. Really great defending. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a VAR check on that. Yeah. I'm really kind of shocked that there wasn't a VAR on that. Pickford, the save. Jimenez tried to get something with it. England free kick, 86-12. 86-12. Dude, that looks like a foul to me. They straight up tackled the dude. I'm just so confused by how they call fouls then, because I mean I also want to allow players to play, allow them to fight for position, allow them to bump and shove a little bit without being called for fouls all the time. But they looked like they tackled him, at least in the slow motion. All right, here we go. A Mexico attack again. 87 minutes, 10 seconds. Oh, dangerous attack here. Gallardo there. Bellingham with the clearance. Dude. Mexico is struggling a little bit to break them down. That defensive block has held pretty well. Ooh, Spence. Spence with some tight defense there. This game has been so fun. Didn't think I'd have this much fun. Oh, good header by Kane. Cleared away. There we go. Kane. Head. Clear it. Clear it. Good. Gordon didn't get a good clean head on that, and so now we're going to have a throw in for Mexico. Tough spot. Wow. Pickford with the save. So why did he drop the ball there? Is there a reason? I'm not sure I understand that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Hope the ref adds like 20 minutes. There's going to be a pretty extensive extra or added time here. At least 10, I would assume, with all the stoppages we've had. Oh, Kane's coming off. Yeah, you got to get off fast. New rules. I love that rule. So Rogers is coming on. Oh, man. Winner faces Norway in the quarterfinal in Miami. Hey, Bellingham with a little bit of a foul there. A little bit of a shove. 90 minutes in. 11 minutes of stoppage time. I expected plus 10 at least. Got to defend with 10 men for 11 minutes. Dude, if this game goes to extra time, England can't hold up. 10 men with these elements. Woo! Pickford with another save. He is ready for this game to be over. If this game goes to extra time, I would pick Mexico to go through. There's no way England would be able to hold up. I don't think they would be able to try to get an attack going because they have to play this defensive block. 15 attempts at goal for Mexico, 5 on target, and the opposite was 5 and 4 for England. So England had better quality with their attack, but they've had to play a defensive style for the last half, really. All right. Back to Gallardo. Ooh. Good defense there. Mexico are going to have a corner here. This is a Thomas Tuchel defensive masterclass. Well defended. England's done a great job. I felt like they were a little shaky at first, but they've been defending very well. Pickford with a tough save. What a game from Pickford, man. One of the better goalkeeping performances of this whole World Cup. What did he just do? Pickford just dives off the pitch. Man. This has been an incredible match with an incredible performance from that keeper, man. Tuchel is a crazy coach. Jordan Pickford with 3 saves and 3 clearances in this game and a bunch of dives. World Cup goalkeeper is always crazy. Yeah. They always stand out in this tournament for sure. There we go. Good defense. Good defending. Good clearance. Hey, they're going to get a little counterattack action. Here we go. He's just going to clear it away. Dude, that was a crazy little shot. That would have been quite a screamer there. But this altitude is, you can see it. This English team is going to need a full couple days of treatment before they even get back on a pitch after this game. They're going to need some ice baths, sauna. They're going to need to chill at one of these resorts in Mexico. All right. Goal kick for England. Clearance there. Tuchel's losing his mind right now. All right, Mexico with another attack. We're going to have to defend. Defend for your life here. Woo! Goal kick for England here coming up. Mexico is tired now. Both sides look pretty tired. This is an exhausting looking game. I bet with the weather, it's probably as muggy as you could expect here. Yeah, these conditions are probably horrible. I know what it's like to be out in humid Texas weather when I'm out working. I couldn't imagine playing football for 90 minutes plus 11 and maybe even 120 in this weather. That would be, oh my goodness. With only having 5 subs. Oh, Dan Burn throwing his body in there to Dan Burn, man. I wouldn't want to get hit by that guy. Yeah, the altitude as well as the weather. That's both of those in one. Physically would be the most miserable game I'd ever played. Great defending. Brilliant defending. We're at 95-58. That was great. Great clearance. All right. Alvarez with the ball at his foot. They're trying to break down this England block, but man, England have really parked the bus on them. It's incredible. This is incredible defending by England in this game. Oh gosh, Jimenez had an opportunity, but it got away from him. Goal kick for England. Jude Bellingham is running down. He looks absolutely winded. In fact, I might be subbing him if I had any subs left. I don't know where they're at on subs. But all right, we've got 4 minutes left in this match. Bellingham, time wasting, love it. That's going to be a corner for England. That's going to be a corner for England. Yellow card coming here for time wasting. There we go. All right, let's see if England can waste enough time here. Pickford with a shot. I wonder if Pickford could come kick in the NFL. That was a crazy shot there. Oh, you can hear the game a little bit on the stream. I'm okay with a little bit of it, but I'll pull it down just a little bit. Because I definitely don't want a FIFA copyright strike. They've got me before. Great clearance by Spence. Good tackle. The ankle, bro. Corner from Mexico. Oh my gosh, Pickford with a save. That was danger right there. That could have gone, yeah. That could have gone anywhere, man. That should have been a goal. That should have been an equalizer right there. All right. Got to hang on for another about 90 seconds. Jordan Henderson gets a yellow card. He's standing on the sidelines. England with another, Mexico with another attack. Here we go. Dan Burn clears it away. Yeah, you got to, Mexico is exhausted at this point because they've been attacking for basically 45 minutes. They've just been clearing the ball away and then sprinting back for another attack. They look exhausted. Oh, that was close. They had something there. Great defending by England, though. They're adjusting well. Ooh. Bellingham is Bellingham is crawling. He is so tired. Bellingham can't even be involved in this play. Oh my gosh. Dude, that I about thought we were about to have an extra time. This stream was about to go on for another hour. Corner for Mexico here. That was so close. Dan Burn clears it. Jimenez with a shot. It's blocked. Dan Burn with another block. They're calling handball. Incredible. This is what football is about, man. I love this game. Here we go. Goalkeeper is all the way up on the... Pickford with a punch out. There it is. There's the final whistle. England, hold on. What a game, bro. It's so exhilarating watching a team have to fight like that. Oh, you can see the jubilation, like the announcer saying, for England, and the heartbreak for Mexico. Bro, Pickford and Bellingham, they need themselves a few days of treatment. Don't expect them to be at practice. Let them go enjoy one of these resorts in Mexico. Let them have a few extra minutes in the hot tub. Let these boys relax. That was an exhausting match. Wow. England or Norway? England are a good team. Norway's a good team. Part of me wants to say Norway just because they've been fun. I think ultimately England will. I think England will beat Norway. I think England would have also done taken Brazil out of the tournament. So I think England have what it takes. I think they'll be England will beat Norway, but it'll be a tight game. What a game. I got to go ahead and do it. There's the side of me who wants to just dunk on Mexico because they're rivals. The performance that Mexico has displayed throughout the tournament from the start to the finish was incredible. So I got to give it to Mexico. They have put together an incredible World Cup. An incredible World Cup. England will be going into their next game having played probably the most brutal game they'll play all tournament long. What an incredible, incredible match. That game goes on par. You know, the Argentina Cape Verde game was one of those games where I said it in my live stream right after that if somebody tells me again that soccer is boring, I will present to them the final that extra time with Argentina and Cape Verde and tell me that game is boring. This would be another one of those games up there where I feel like someone who's not watched football before would find this game really exciting. Incredible stuff right there. My bet would be Portugal-Spain is going to be a snooze fest until the last 15 minutes. Then everyone wake up. 2-10 to play firework football. Yeah. If the U.S. were able to beat Belgium, I think I'd prefer to see Portugal. No, yeah, I think I'd prefer to see Portugal. I think Spain would be a little tough for us to break down. But either one of those teams is probably going to send the U.S. out of the tournament for sure. Mexico's crosses were awful. Dude, Mexico had about I think at one point Mexico had 20 shots on goal, or 20 shots, and only 5 of them on goal. So, yeah, that's true. England played an incredible defensive half, though. That last half was a masterclass in defending. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, this has been a fun stream. I didn't end up really playing much Football Manager. I'll have to play around with it. I didn't realize that they had changed everything in that game, and I was hoping to play FM24 to catch up with one of my old saves, but instead we watched an incredible football game. Incredible. Wow. All right, guys. Winston Peanut Butter with 10 men. All right, Winston, I got to ask you, is it coming home? Are they playing Wonderwall? Yeah. Is it coming home? No, it's not coming home. But incredible game for England. Really, really incredible game. Mexico are out of here. What a match. No one can say football is soft. Oh, no. This was an incredible game. All right, so we got France v. Morocco and Norway and England set. Argentina's going to beat Egypt. I don't know if U.S. will beat Belgium. We might. We got Balogun back. We might beat Belgium. Whew. Man. It could be possible for England, for this to come home for England. They're a good team. There's so many teams that could possibly win it. I could see France winning it. I could see Argentina winning it. I could see England winning it. I could see Spain. So many teams could win this. Probably maybe Norway. I'm a little less hype on Norway, but I mean Norway have looked good. I root for them, but I could see a lot of teams winning this. There's some good teams left in this tournament. Anyway, thank you guys for joining the stream. I really appreciate you guys showing up and joining in the chat. That was an incredible second half of that game. So we will. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the USA. I'll be putting out my video about the red card gate, but I'm excited about it. We'll see a USA Belgium tomorrow night. You guys can join in the live chat. You can crap on us all you want. Just make sure you send it in a super chat. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next stream.